There was never one moment that I ever thought of giving up. It was so ingrained in me that I was going to finish. I knew I was going to finish from the beginning. I used the mantra, I'm a dolphin, I'm a dolphin, I'm a dolphin, I'm a dolphin. On the way to the beach, I said to Andre, I have this feeling of unreality. It just didn't seem real. It didn't seem possible that I was doing this. I knew I was doing it and was going ahead, but just didn't seem real. Got to the beach and I normally get really, really nervous, and for some reason I just wasn't nervous. Just went, okay, this is what I'm going to do, right at the beginning, a lot of the sand had been washed away, so there were rocks, and I would usually bound into the water and dive in, but because I didn't know, I just sort of got in very gently and started swimming. Rottnest Channel Swim is a 20 kilometre or 19.8 kilometre swim from Cottesloe Beach in Perth to Rottnest Island. When I first heard about the Rottnest swim, I didn't believe that people actually did it, and I've had a few friends who did it, and then I got kind of interested and thought, well, I'd like to do it. And that's me and the skipper Tim on the boat Nautilus. As part of the requirements, you have to have a boat. I battled to find a boat, but I had a friend that used to swim when I was diving in Cape Town, who had done this swim a couple of years ago, and he said try his skipper. So I didn't know Tim. He was very happy to do that.
Hang on.
You know, they have no sense, you know. Here we are, just sitting nice and quiet. You've got to zoom straight past, create all the wash, and that's how accidents happen, unfortunately.
The only worst part is, as you leave Cottesloe, that's where the stingers are. So you sort of get through that barrier in the nice open water, and then about a kilometre off Rottnest, stingers. So you finish the line, you got welts over you, but you're just too tired to care.
That's part of the reason for the wool fat, and if you cover yourself with grease, the stingers don't, they kind of slide off. So I think I've got about 4 or 5 stings in all, which is not very much for a swim of that length.
The swimmer's wanting some nourishment now. He's probably been in the water for 3/4 of an hour, and quite often that's about the time that they want to stop, have something to eat, have something to drink, and then they head off again.
You actually, so most times, need someone to tell you to drink too, because you don't get an idea of the time you've been swimming. So very often you rely either on the paddler or the other people to say, look, it's been 15 minutes, time to have a drink.
The support of the person on the kayak was the best thing, because I could get water, I could get food, I could ask a question, I could speak to the person. I have a very difficult gut. I cannot eat before I swim, so it was really hard for me to swim with stuff in my stomach. After the 15k mark, the strategy went out the window, and it was survival mode. 15k mark was when I got severely seasick. There's nothing more lonely than sitting in the open ocean and vomiting your heart out. Oh.
Tim, what radio frequency are we supposed to use if we see a shark?
There's one here.
There's one around.
Just swam past.
In spite of the fact that there was a 1.5 metre hammerhead that came within 10 metres of me, I never saw it.
I've just spotted it. It looked like it's probably about 50 metres behind us.
Yeah.
It went under and popped back up.
1.5 metres, hammerhead. I don't think there's really much to be concerned about.
Yeah.
and it's on the outskirts with all the boats that are floating around. I doubt very much it'd like to come in through the noise and vibration, so, but we will report it just in case.
I am so pleased that I did that swim. It has given me a confidence in the water, and it's given me a confidence in long swims that I never had before. In 1974, I was a lifesaver doing life-saving training, and I was bitten by a shark, and I lost my lower right leg as a result. I've never let the shark attack interfere with my life. I've always done things that I was going to do anyway. I've never seen myself as disabled. Even though I'm missing a body part, I see myself as a whole person. I challenge most people with two legs to do what I've done. I learned that it is very important to have support, that having people around you supporting you is very important, that you can't achieve anything on your own, that achievements come not only from hard work, but they come from sacrifice. Not only your sacrifice, but those around you and people who matter to you. You can't change the past, but you can change the future. Change your life by changing your attitude, by having a positive attitude, by having goals, by setting goals. You can achieve more than you would believe.